Let us start atomic structure. In atomic structure, we will see photoelectric effect. In the photoelectric effect, how the electrons movement that we will see. In this, we will take the anode. Will take in this anode. Will take this anode present in the quartz tube of vacuum quartz tube. This anode is present. This anode, it is anode. It is this is connected to a bulb, connected to a bulb, then a battery. In the battery, positive charge and a negative charge. This negative charge of a battery is connected to photocathode, negative charge cathode. Now we have to know resistance. We have to know about resistance. Then we can come to know electrons flow. We can come to know electrons flow. So let us know what is resistance. What is resistance? We will know it. What is resistance? That we will know it. What is resistance? From that we will go for a. We will continue that. Now we will take a metal lattice. We will take a metal lattice. In the metal lattice, many metal atoms are there. We are taking a metal lattice. In the metal lattice, many metal atoms are there. Metal atom is having nucleus. Metal atom contains many metal atoms. Each metal atom is having nucleus. That we will write. Nucleus. Each metal atom is having nucleus. That nucleus we will write it. So nucleus we have written. Nucleus of metal atom we have written. Then we will write. The electron cloud we will write. Okay, in the metal atom nucleus we have written. Then electron cloud around this nucleus we will write. Electron cloud around the nucleus we will write. Electron cloud around the nucleus. Electron cloud around the nucleus we will write. So we are writing a electron cloud around the nucleus. We are writing electron cloud around the nucleus. We are writing. Sorry. We have written electron cloud around the nucleus. We have written. Then we will consider valency electrons. Valency electrons is called free electrons. That electrons will consider. That valence electrons. That free electrons are there. Free electrons we are considering. We are considering free electrons. Free electrons we have considered. Now see, it is a nucleus. This is the electron cloud. Nucleus and electron cloud is fixed. It is called free electron. Free electron means which can move freely from one place to another place. It is called free electron or valence electron. Free electron we can say, or valence electron we can say. This is called free electron. This is called free electron, or it is called valency electron. Sorry. Now, due to kinetic energy, this nucleus and bounding electron cloud will vibrate. This is vibrating up and down. It is vibrating up and down. Sorry. Like this vibration. This vibration either up and down or side, left side, right side, like this. Anyway, it is vibration is possible. So this nucleus and bounded electron cloud is undergoing vibration in all the cases. Okay, vibration and up and down movement will be there. And this free electron or valence electron means this will move continuously. This will move continuously. This will move continuously here and there. This will move continuously here and there. That means it is moving from one place to another place continuously. This electron is moving from one place to another place continuously. Here and there it will move in a random motion. That means motion is random. Motion is what means random. Random motion will be there. Random motion. This free electron will undergo random motion. This is about metal lattice. So, metal is a conductor. Metal is a conductor. Metal is a conductor. Metal is a conductor. That means it can carry current. So how it is carrying current, that we will see. Metal is carrying current. How it is carrying current, we will see. So it carries current. It carries current. How it is carrying current, we will see. Current is having electron. Okay. This electron is having high energy. This electron is having high energy. Current is carrying electrons. That electron is having high energy. This high energy electron, current is carrying, the current carries electrons. These electrons are having high energy. This high energy electron striking this, while energy transfer from here to here. Therefore, it gets higher energy. It gets higher energy. It is striking to this place. So, while striking, it is transferring its energy to this. So, it gets higher energy. It is striking this. Therefore, its energy is transferred to this. Therefore, it gets higher energy. In this way, energy is transferred. Energy is transferred. Okay. Energy is transferred, we can say. So, next way we will see. One is energy is transferred. What is energy transferred? That we have discussed. Next, electrons flow. Electrons flow. That we will see. Electrons flow. Now, this electron comes to this place, while this electron goes to this place, while this electron goes to this place, this electron goes to this place. Okay, electrons flow. Okay, when this electron comes and striking here, when this electron comes to this place, this electron goes to this place, while this electron goes to this place, while this electron goes to this place. This is what means electrons flow. It is what means electrons flow, we can say. We can say about electrons flow like this. So, electrons flow like this is there. Okay. So, how the current is carried, we said. Now we want to say about, now we will go for next point in the current flow. Now, this electron is having higher energy. If the energy is transferred like this, then current is carried. Otherwise, if this electron comes to this place and this electron goes to this place, electron is moving from one place to another place also, we can say current is carried. In that way also we can say current is carried, we can say. Correct? Sorry. Now, this electron is having negative charge. Now, the current, how current carried, we discussed. Current carried part is over. Now we will go for another point. Now, this electron and this electron, between them, will there be any repulsion? That we have to see. Okay. Now it is a nucleus. Now it is a nucleus of metal atom and a bounding electron cloud of metal atom. Bounding electron cloud of metal atom. So first we said it is a nucleus of metal atom. It is called bounding electron cloud. It is called a bounding electron cloud of metal atom. bounding electron cloud of metal atom, then we will say it is called a free electron. It is called a free electron. Okay. So nucleus we said, bounding electron cloud we said, it is called a free electron. It is metal atom. Now we will take current. Now we will see about current. Current we will see. Okay, it is current. Current means electron. That electron will consider. Current electron will consider. So now we'll see between these two electrons, between this free electron and this current electron, and between this current electron and the bounding electron cloud, okay, between this current electron and bounding electron cloud and current electron and free electron, between them will there be any repulsion? Will there be any repulsion? What do you think? Will there be any repulsion between current electron and free electron and current electron and bounding electron? Between current electron and bounding electron, current electron and free electron, between them will there be any repulsion? Will there be any repulsion? What do you think? Repulsion will be there or repulsion will not be there? Sir, you have some idea. Okay. So due to repulsion between current electron and free electron and bounding electron, what happens to the current carrying ability of this free electron? Okay. Now due to repulsion, what happens to the current carrying ability of free electron of metal atom? What do you say? Due to this repulsion, what happens to the current carrying ability of free electron of metal atom? Do you say remains same, decreases, or reduces? What do you say? Here this is current is carrying electrons. Okay, current we can say in terms of in the form of energy or in the form of electrons. Okay, so between current electron and free electrons of metal atom, repulsion is there. Current electron and bounding electron cloud of metal atom, repulsion is there. Due to the repulsion, current carrying ability of free electron, what happens? Do you feel remains same or decreases or increases? Sir, first what is meant by current carrying ability of free electron? That we will see. What is meant by current carrying ability of free electron? That we will see it. Current carrying ability of free electron, that point we will see. Now in the metal lattice, if we take, many metal atoms are there. One metal atom, each metal atom contain nucleus, and around the nucleus bounding electron cloud will be there. Then free electrons will be there. It is for one metal atom. Like this, other metal atoms are there. Now this current is having electrons. These electrons are having higher energy. When this electron striking the free electron of metal atom, okay, energy will be transferred. Its energy is transferred to this, so it gets a higher energy. When it is striking this, it gets higher energy. When it is striking this, it gets higher energy. Okay, it gets higher energy. So like this, energy is transferred. This transferring of energy is called current passing, current is passing, current passes, like this we can say. Another way of current passing out to say means, this current is having electrons, this electron is striking the metal atom electron, so that so what happens means, this electron comes to this place, while this electron goes to this place, while this electron goes to this place, while this electron goes to neighboring place. It is called movement of electrons in a particular direction. Due to movement of electrons from one place to another place, we can say current is passing. Current passes means electrons should flow like this, should flow like this. It is called current passing, like this we can say. Sorry, okay. Now, so current is carried. This metal atom, this metal lattice carries current. This metal lattice carries current, we are saying. So metal lattice carries current. What does it mean? One is energy transfer, otherwise electrons flow. This is called passing of current. Current passes, like this we can say. We can say current passes. Next point we will see. Now here we will consider one metal atom. In the metal atom, nucleus is there. Around the nucleus, bounding electron cloud is present. Bounding electron cloud is present in the metal atom. Around this bounding electron cloud, free electron is present. Free electron means it can move freely from one place to another place. Now, it is current. Current comes. Current is carrying electrons. This between this electron and free electron of metal atom, repulsion is there. Between this current electron and bounding electron, repulsion is there. Due to this repulsion, what is the tendency of this current electron making collision with this free electron? That you think. Due to this repulsion, what is the tendency of this current electron making collision over this free electron? Okay, what happens to that tendency? You see, if this current electron is making collision on free electron, then only its energy is transferred to this free electron, isn't it? Energy transfer will be there. Okay, if this current electron making collision on this free electron, then only its energy will be transferred to this place. Now, when this electron coming for collision with this free electron, this bounding electron cloud repel this electron. Due to repulsion, what happens to its tendency to make collision on this free electron? You think it. Okay. Due to this repulsion, collision between this current electron and free electron, what happens? You think. See, what happens? You think it. The tendency, is it varying or not varying? What do you think? What do you say? Next, due to this repulsion, tendency of this current electron and this free electron collision, effectiveness of collision, will it reduce? Effectiveness of collision, will it reduce or what you see? What you think? You are saying various. You are saying various, you are saying. The question is, sorry, various you are saying. That means, due to this repulsion, this current electron and this free electron, between them, collision tendency reduces. Therefore, current energy transfer from this current electron to free electron reduces, shall we say, or what you think it? Therefore, what happens to the current carrying ability? Current carrying ability means what? Energy transfer. It is having higher energy. Current electron is having higher energy. That energy should be transferred to this free electron. Then only free electron can carry the current. Isn't it? So due to this repulsion, collision between current electron and free electron, you are saying reduces. Correct. Therefore, its energy, its energy transferring to this free electron, what happens you think? So what happens to the current carrying ability you see? Current carrying ability means what? Energy transfer. This its energy should be transferred to this. Okay. Then light will glow, isn't it? So what happens to its energy transferring to this? What happens you think? So what happens to the current carrying ability of this free electron? What happens you think? Okay. So due to this repulsion, current carrying ability of metal reduces or rises or remains same. What do you say? Current carrying ability, what happens due to this repulsion? Okay. So due to this repulsion, what happens to the current carrying ability of free electron of metal atom? Do you say remains same, or do you say reduces, or do you say rises? What do you say? Sir, first, what is meant by current carrying ability? What is meant by passing of current? Current passes, we are saying. What is meant by current passes? Have you got an idea? What is meant by current passes? Current passing. Current passing means, in two ways we can explain passing of current. One is energy transfer, another one is electrons movement. This is called passing of current. Okay. Passing of current means one is energy transfer, another one is called electrons movement. That is called current passing. Like this we can say. Now see, this current is having higher energy electron. This higher energy electron, on striking the free electron, its energy will be transferred to free electron. Then it gets higher energy because of this current electron. This higher energy electron striking the neighboring free electron. Therefore, it gets higher energy. Its energy will be transferred to this. Okay. So when it is becoming higher energy electron, it is striking this electron. So its energy will be transferred to this. Now what happened here? What we said? Energy transferred from this electron to this and this and continues. Like this, energy transferred is called a current passing of current. Like this energy transferring, okay, like this energy transfer is called a passing of current passes, like this we can say, current passes we can say. Another way of saying current passing means what? This electron, it is current is having this electron comes to this place, while this free electron goes to this place, while this free electron goes to this place, while this free electron goes to this place. That means movement of electrons. This movement of electrons is called current passing. Passing of current means like this. So passing of current means one is energy transfer, another one is electrons movement. This higher energy electron coming to this place, this electron going to this place, like this. It is called current passing of current. Sir, now current carrying ability depends on what? If this electron makes a effective collision on this free electron, then energy transferring from here to here will be effective. Then it will have very high energy. If current electron is making effective collision on this free electron, what happens? From here, energy will be transferred to this free electron to larger extent. If energy transferred is larger extent, then we can say current carrying ability will be high, isn't it? Okay. Similarly, when this electron coming to this place to with higher tendency, and when this electron comes to this place with a higher tendency, then immediately this electron will shift to this place. So tendency of movement, tendency of free electron movement depends on what? Tendency to which this electron comes to this place. Then tendency of this electron to go to this place. Now tendency of this electron to come to this place, that also depends on tendency of this electron to go to this place. Okay. So if this electron comes to this place with high tendency, and simultaneously this electron goes to this place with high tendency, then we can say current passing ability will be high. Current passing ability will be high. So current passing ability depends on, one is energy effectiveness of energy transfer from here to here. Another one is a tendency of electron to come to this place and tendency of this electron to go to this place. Isn't it? It is called current carrying ability. So if you say current carrying ability is high, then we can say energy transferring from here to here will be high. And another point we can say tendency of this electron to come to this place will be high. Then we can say current passing ability will be high. Current passing ability will be high, we can say. So current passing ability is high in the sense we have to say energy transferring from this electron to this electron is high, and this electron comes to this place easily, and this electron goes to this place easily. Okay. Then we can say current carrying ability is high. So current carrying ability depends on what means, one is energy transfer, another one is movement of electron. Okay. It is called a current carrying ability. Now you see, now it is this is a electron in from the current. Current we are considering in the form of electrons. Okay. Current we are considering in the form of electrons. Between this current electron and metal atom free electron, repulsion is possible because same charge. Between this current electron and metal atom bounding electron cloud, repulsion is possible. Due to this repulsion, what happens to the tendency of energy transfer from current electron to free electron? Think it. What happens to the movement of this current electron to come to this place while free electron goes to neighboring place? What happens? You think it. From that you say current carrying ability. What happens to the current carrying ability because of this repulsion? Okay. So due to this repulsion, what happens to the current carrying ability of this metal atom? Will it remain same or reduces or increases? What do you say? What do you say? Current carrying ability. Due to repulsion, current carrying ability will remain same or reduces or increases. Sir, you are not saying any answer. That means you did not understand what is current carrying ability. What is meant by current carrying ability? That you did not get an idea. So that only you are not saying answer. Okay. So now we have to see current carrying ability. Sorry. One student says increases, one student says reduces. Sorry. Current carrying ability, one student says increases, another student says reduces. That means first what is meant by current carrying ability, we have to understand it. Then only we can come to this place. Otherwise not. Sorry. So current carrying ability we will see. What is meant by current carrying ability? That point we have to discuss it. So now see. Now first we will take metal lattice. We will take metal lattice. What is meant by lattice? lattice says lattice meaning is a regular three-dimensional arrangement of metal atoms. Regular three-dimensional arrangement of metal atoms in the metal. This is called lattice. So what is lattice means? In this metal many atoms are there. These atoms we have to arrange in a proper order in all the three directions. So regarding that arrangement is called lattice. So lattice is saying about a regular arrangement of what atoms present in where? Present in the metal. Okay, so it is lattice means what? We got an idea. So this metal lattice contains many metal atoms. First we will take one metal atom. We are taking one metal atom. One metal atom we will take. In the metal atom, nucleus is present. Okay, we have written nucleus. In the metal atom, what is there? Nucleus is present. In the metal atom, nucleus is present. Around the nucleus, what is there means? Around the nucleus, what is there means? Bounding electron cloud is present. Around the nucleus, what is there means? Bounding electron cloud is present. Bounding electron cloud. Bounding electron cloud. Bounding electron cloud means this electron cloud will not move from one metal atom to another metal atom. Okay, it will present only in one metal atom. It will present only in one metal atom. Around its nucleus it will present. Okay, then this metal atom will have free electron. This free electron means this free electron will not only present in this metal atom, not only being in this metal atom, it will move from this metal atom to neighboring metal atom and to another place like this. That means in this metal atom, this free electron is there. This free electron is not only present around the nucleus of this metal atom. This free electron will move from one place to another place. That means it will move from one metal atom to another metal atom in the lattice. So free electron will not be at only one metal atom. Free electron means it will not be at present in only one metal atom. Okay, it is present. It is being around one metal atom. It suppose this free electron is being around this metal atom. Now, after 1 minute or after some time, it will go to neighboring metal atom. After some time, it will go to neighboring metal atom. While that neighboring metal atom free electron will come to here, will come to this place. That means free electron means it is not at it will not be present within the atom. It is not present. It is its owner is not only one metal atom. Its owner is not this metal atom alone. Its owner is what? All the metal atoms in the lattice. Okay, that means this free electron is not only attracted by this metal atom. This free electron is attracted by all the metal atoms in the lattice. This free electron is attracted by all the metal atoms in the lattice. Okay, sir, what is meant by free electron? We got an idea. So understand that this free electron will not present only around only one metal atom. This free electron means it is not only present around the nucleus of this metal atom. It will go throughout all the metal atoms continuously. It will go throughout all the metal atoms continuously. That is called free electron. That's what this free electron means. So now you say this free electron belongs to this metal atom, shall we say, or all the metal atoms, shall we say? What do you say? Now, now you say this free electron, this free electron, this free electron belongs to this metal atom only, or all the metal atoms, shall we say? What do you say regarding this? Now this free electron is belonging to only this metal atom, only this metal atom, or all the metal atoms? What do you say? Each metal atom is having free electrons. That free electron is belonging to only one metal atom or all the metal atoms? What shall we say? Now, sorry, now we are considering this free electron. This electron, you are saying only one metal atom. That means you have not understood. Sorry, okay, we'll see. We'll see again. Now this free electron we are saying, this is called free. This electron we are saying free. Free in the sense what? Is it bounded? Free in the sense bounded. Suppose what is meant by free and what is meant by bounded, that we'll see. Suppose nobody is restricting us. Suppose you think that nobody is restricting you, then you will be free. What is what idea you are getting in your mind, whether it is correct or wrong, you will think it and you will proceed it. Then we will say you are free. Correct? If some others are influencing you, if some others are influencing you, that means you do so and so, you do like this, your way is not correct, your way is not correct, you should behave like this only, like this instruction some other are not giving, means then shall we say you are free, shall can we say, or you are under the control of others also, shall we say? You think it. Okay, you are under the control of others also, otherwise you are completely free. What shall we say? You think about it. Okay, in that way, now you are taking this metal atom. In this metal atom, at center nucleus is there. Around this nucleus, bounding electron cloud is present. Bounding electron cloud means this electron cloud is present only around this nucleus. Sir, then this metal atom is having electron. That electron is called a free electron. Sir, you are saying it is free. It is free means will it be under the control of this nucleus alone? You think it? Will it be under the control of this nucleus alone? Because you are saying the experiment says it is free. So it is free means it is not only under the control of this nucleus. It is it will move as per its by its own. It will move as per it by its own. That means it will present around this nucleus in this metal atom. After some time it will go to neighboring metal atom, while neighbor